Check.
Talk.
Talk.
Talkity.
Let's go.
So, first segment of Chalk Talk. We are coaches. Max is a coach, and we play the game. So we're going to talk about a dabble. So we're going to talk about the differences between coaching and playing. We've only coached at the club level, so we're going to kind of talk about the differences between that.
So our experiences. This is going to be about our experience.
Personal experiences. A lot of hair pulling out. A lot of crazy times.
Let me start with this. Our family, my brother and I, we run a volleyball club for anybody who doesn't know. And so during the summers, most of the time, especially when we were at Hawaii, we would go help out and coach these teams. And we'd go to junior nationals at the beginning of July with these teams. And Gage and I, for the first time last summer, were put on the same staff. I believe that was the first time.
Usually we're split up.
And so for us, we were literally almost put in charge of this one team. It was us and one more coach. And they're like, all right, you guys go now. And this is one of the top teams in our club. So we go, and I how many times did we almost get carded?
Dude, we were like on the court. We're just like when someone because club level, especially if they're they're a really good team, but they weren't like the top of the top. So when you're right at the bubble there, right at the brink of doing really well, medaling, dude, you're just someone like it's okay. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Please serve the ball in the court.
Just try to put the ball over next time, okay?
Yeah.
You just want Gage. Gage almost gets carded, and something happens, and he throws a chair off of our bench.
Went Bobby Knight on him. Gave him the Bobby Knight.
I remember, Gage, you can't be throwing the chair at a 17 and under boys, 16 and under boys volleyball tournament.
Dude, we didn't sit down the entire time. I was standing up. I was so cheap.
And for anyone that doesn't know, I don't know if it's the same rules internationally, but in the club level, only one coach is allowed to be standing. So Gage and I, we're so jumpy. We're always jumping off the bench, and the refs are always yelling at us. And a lot of times we'll jump off together to yell in the middle of the play. It's difficult when you're playing at the same time that you're coaching. It's really difficult to kind of make that switch and transition.
Separate. Yeah.
I was coaching our 14s last year, and it was day 2, day 3. We were putting the top of nationals. We were putting the top pool, and we were one game away. We lose in the third set versus a Puerto Rican team to go to gold. And I was so I'm so emotionally invested. I was so destroyed. I remember because we had a back-to-back game. We just lost the first one of the top teams.
And I'm pretty sure you had the second match is much harder. So that match is almost a must-win for you.
Yeah, it was a must-win because we lost and we got into silver. And I remember I was so emotionally invested. We had to play a game right afterward. I was on the bench like this. And the kids were fine. And the parents for the kids had to come up and cheer me. Is it going to be okay? It's not okay. You don't get it. I was so destroyed. I was 12-year-old kids.
That's funny, man.
Parents are the kids are fine. There's me. It's dude, we know what just happened.
Max, you ventured in a little bit this year and coaching, I believe, yeah?
Yeah. I was coaching with James. We just had a coaching team together. It was super fun. But James is an easy guy to coach with. But you need a megaphone to compete with him. Yeah. But no, it was super fun. We loved it.
What was your favorite experience in terms of the actual coaching with the kids that you're working with?
I would say it's funny to see kids make a mistake or whatever. It's something that you did or maybe still do sometimes. And you're I really want to yell at you for that, but I do that sometimes too. So
That's me too.
I know, yeah.
I'm
so you take it personally.
I know you just watch.
What are you doing?
Exactly, because all the kids that we're coaching, they're always watching. They were always watching the Hawaii games, or this year they were watching in my German games, and they see me make mistakes that I yell at them about. And so it's always it's hard to go yell at them about when they see. But I'm just trust me. We're trying to make everybody better here. Don't do what I just did.
Yes, yeah.
You gotta level with them too. It's all about leveling. They know. If they understand, hey, I make this mistake too, then it's fine. But just fun experiences.